International prospects are always fascinating to monitor. Many will know other 2020 names like RJ Hampton, lamelo Ball, who chose to go overseas, or the pair of French guards Theo Maledon and Kellyan Hayes. One name, however, that hasn't been talked about as much of late is Deni Avdija. Deni Avdija is a young forward from Tel Aviv, Israel, who had made waves when he led the Israeli team to a gold medal at the FIBA U20 championships in July. He was also named MVP of the entire tournament. Avdija currently plays for Maccabi Tel Aviv in the Israeli Premier League while bouncing around between their senior and junior teams. When playing for the junior team this year, he has been playing some stellar basketball. He stands at 6'9", has a 215 pounds as weight, and he has a 6'9" wingspan to go with it. So let's go down and let's get into it. What makes Deni Avdija so special? Deni Avdija is a very good shooter that can make a variety of three-pointer shots to help his team space the floor on offense. He moves very well off the ball, as he will use off-ball motion to get open. He's a very good spot-up shooter off the catch. He also was able to make an open pull-up three once after dribbling right off of the screen. He has a repeatable stroke that allows him to make outside shots effortlessly, though it does seem to take him some time to set up, as he may have a bit of a slow release. He also did a decent job of making shots off of curl cuts. He was able to use a pump fake off of one to score on a floater after dribbling in from the high post, and he also managed to score patiently off another that hit the glass. He can make shots with either hand off the dribble. Sometimes he can struggle to make a mid-range jumper, and there was one play where he curiously took a contested mid-range shot where he could have passed to an open teammate around the basket in transition, which could have potentially netted him an assist on that play. He also attempted to score on a right-handed drive and at the half court another time, but he ended up missing the shot as he had trouble scoring in traffic on that occasion. Also, he displayed solid playmaking skills when he was on the floor. Avdija is a smart, savvy point forward that has good court sense. He will throw sharp passes to set up scores for his teammates. He is adept at throwing crisp interior passes, and he can promptly find open shooters to get them the ball quickly. He also can dribble off screens to find open teammates on the move. His team trusted him to bring the ball quickly up the floor on several occasions. Plus, he has also shown an adequate ability to rebound the basketball. He didn't grab a rebound against Irony Neszion on December 9th, but he did a great job of grabbing boards against Yulker on April 5th, as he would often leap up to get defensive boards, and he also aggressively leapt up to get an impressive one-handed defensive rebound in the second half of that game. Avdija possesses adequate defensive skills. He's an active, tenacious defender that will stay in front of opposing ball handlers and fight through screens, which will allow him to successfully challenge shots or to force his man to pass the basketball. While he often would cheat off of his man to help in the paint, he would also tend to recover to close out and contest the shot, which allowed him to force opponents to miss on three-point shots. He is skinny and will need to add strength, but because of his thin frame, opponents would overlook his ability to defend in the post, as there was one play where he held his ground when defending a big man to force him to miss on a fadeaway jumper. Sometimes he can overhelp in the paint, and he can tend to over-rotate and try to get back to his man. Occasionally, he will sag too far off his man, and there will be one play like where he over-rotated when trying to get back, which led him to fall and commit a foul on the drive that time. He also over-rotated on an opponent when trying to defend a baseline drive, as his team allowed a score on that occurrence. Right now, Deni Avdija is a talented basketball player that can play multiple positions, as he can run the point or play off ball. His ability to shoot, pass, and handle the basketball could allow him to fit in any offense, which could prove to be an asset when he gets to the NBA. On the other hand, he will need to show that he can defend upper echelon players, as he will face more athletic opponents in the NBA. If he has a strong season to end this year, he could end up being a lottery pick in the 2020 draft. Hope you guys did enjoy that video. Let me hear what you guys thought about it down below in the comment section. While you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, check out my other content. As always, guys, I hope you guys have a great day, because I know I will. Till next time, guys. Peace out.